Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Garrett Smith, the nutrition detective. And today I'm just going to be going a short video going over a testimonial about how a 2-year infertility is gone. They now have 3 babies, no more colds and flus, and less tonsil stones. Jumping right into it. What this person has done and they are doing now. I want you to note first, they live in Australia. I live in the United States. I have worked with clients from 26 different countries. I have been a virtual practice for a very long time already. I work internationally all the time. He and his wife were previously active clients of mine, getting packages for nutrient and toxicity testing, consultation, support, and treatment recommendations. As I said, we can do this as long as you have mail and internet and potentially can get blood tests. We can work together. Even if you can't get blood tests, we can still work together. So he was working with me, and you'll see that in his testimonial. He also, in 2017, took my previous HTMA or hair tissue mineral analysis or hair analysis seminar. And then he started working on himself and his family with what he learned, which was my goal in teaching that seminar. Now, I'm currently doing, and it will be done soon, a new updated seminar on both hair testing and the bit of blood testing that I do. So if you are interested in that, there's a video linked here. It'll be linked in the slides. It'll be linked in the info below. And it's a video on this channel that you can watch for all the info on it. And if you miss it, it's going on right now. If you miss it, it will be available later. Okay? He is also following and is helping his family to follow my basic vitamin A detox program that can be found only at nutritiondetective.org. You should know that my vitamin A detox program is endorsed by kind of my mentor in vitamin A toxicity, Grant Genereux. You can find his free ebooks at ggenereux.com or .blog, sorry, ggenereux.blog. And that's how lots of people found me. And I'm kind of leading the way in figuring out how to get rid of this stuff. It's a lot more complicated than just not eating vitamin A. Okay, and that's what I work on. Moving on. The actual testimonial. This is from 2016. This is before the vitamin A detox program ever existed in my mind. So this was the work I was doing back then. Quote, "My wife and I would like to publicly thank Dr. Garrett Smith for remedying our 2.5-year case of infertility. He's done an amazing job at fixing the root of the issue. He continues to have this kind of success with countless other couples, and we're super thankful for the extra support he gave us through the whole process. Before getting on to Garrett, we had tried heavy progesterone therapy coupled with charting for quite some time, which has a 70% success rate. We also tried a couple of other natural remedies, wild yam cream, superfoods, but nothing seemed to work. By a series of random events, I ended up buying a book written by Dr. Garrett Smith and Matt Stone called Solving the Paleo Equation. I was enthralled by what they had to say, laying down all the foundations of no BS health. So I wrote an email to Garrett asking if he'd have anything for us to try with our infertility. He responded in the affirmative, saying that our infertility was most likely due to a nutrition problem. So we both went ahead with Garrett's recommendation, an assessment of our internal minerals through a hair tissue mineral analysis, or HTMA. We then received from him a comprehensive mineral treatment program tailor-made for each of us, along with a 1-hour Skype consultation. After minerals, vitamins, and whole food supplements were ordered, we began replenishing our bodies from the ground up. 6 months in, and thanks be to God, we conceived our first child. All the multifaceted efforts paid off immensely, and our bodies are feeling constantly energized and de-stressed as a nice side effect. We absolutely recommend Dr. Garrett to anyone needing help in the area of fertility or any area of health for that matter. It's truly amazing what the body can do once it's given what it needs. Our first son is certainly enjoying life." End quote. So I just want to add a couple things to this. 2.5-year case of infertility fixed in 6 months. It doesn't always work that quickly and that well, but I have another woman who I believe had a 5-year case of unexplainable infertility, And I believe she got pregnant within a year of working with me. We'll put that testimonial up at some point. So this was before the vitamin A detox. And if you haven't seen my video on this very channel about vitamin A and infertility, you should go watch it, because now we're gonna fix this problem even faster than we used to. So what did we do? We did my work, which is nutrition and getting the right nutrients into people and getting the toxicity out of them. I don't have people do crazy cleanses. Nowadays, I do have them avoid certain foods, and that's all in the vitamin A detox program. And it's way more than just low vitamin A foods, for those of you who have heard about that on the internet. I do way more detail than that. So that was 2016. We're 2021 now. Here is an updated testimonial from this person after 2+ years of doing the vitamin A detox. Quote, "Hey, just thought I'd give you an update. I've made it through 2 years since January 2019 of having absolutely 0 colds. No mucus of any sort for at least 26 months. I may have had 3 very small throat itches in 2019, and another one maybe last year, but that was it. Funny, when in 2018 we were eating high vitamin A foods, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin nearly every day with some vitamin A tablets, I had the runniest nose ever, no exaggeration, during a cold or 2. I had to blow my nose every 5 minutes. It was crazy. Probs those exosomes on overdrive. I rarely need to get rid of tonsil stones as well. Our second son, actually, this is a mistake. I checked with him, and it's their 3rd son, or their 3rd child. Their 3rd child now. Born just 3 weeks ago, is a nice and healthy 8 pounds, 13 ounces, 4 kilograms. No vitamin K shot, no negative interactions with nurses, and declined pedo visits. It was great. No comment on that. Just thought I'd ask, which video of yours would be best to show to a friend who I've been trying to convince for a while about vitamin A? That's what VA stands for. He has very bad skin, most likely due to a shot injury. He's been trying everything: juicing diet, keto, intermittent fasting. Been trying to tell him, bro, been there, done that, and ended up way worse. As have thousands of others. He's heard me out, but still just can't believe avoiding brightly colored vegetables is part of the solution to health. I mean, how can so many health bloggers be so wrong, right? Might have to buy him a vitamin A detox subscription." End quote. Well, that would be the best gift you could ever get somebody once they're on board, I think. 2 years, January 2019, I actually started having people, I started coming out with the vitamin A detox stuff in about September 2019. After I read, was it 2019? No, 2018. Sorry, September 2018. After reading Grant Genereux's books, and ever since then, I've been tweaking and figuring out the metabolic pathways. And I'm a systems guy. I figure out the systems and I figure out how to make them run better. That's what I do. That's my gift. So obviously, he had colds before this. 2018, multiple colds. January 2019, since now, no colds. He comments specifically on the no mucus, because that was obviously a problem. Oh, he hasn't had that for 2 years. Small throat itches, but nothing more. I mean, a small throat itch, geez, that's nothing. High vitamin A foods, sweet potatoes, pumpkin, and then they were doing some vitamin A too. I want you to understand, when people are going to say all vitamin A, this is what the science says, and this is what I try to put out there. All vitamin A is exactly the same. In terms of, if you have a beta carotene in a pill and you have beta carotene in food, it's the same thing. If you have retinol esters or retinol in a supplement and you have retinol esters or retinol in food, it is exactly the same. There is no research to suggest any different. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Why on the internet does it say that vitamin A supplements are where most toxicity comes from? And it doesn't happen with food so much. Because the people taking supplements are already eating high vitamin A foods. Do you understand? You would tend to see toxicity more in people who are already eating a lot in foods and then add supplements to it. That's the highest risk group. That doesn't mean it never happens. Study on PubMed, Carrot Man, If you find the study where they talk about Carrot Man, this guy gave himself vitamin A toxicity through drinking carrot juice. I have a whole video on this channel about people making themselves vitamin A toxic with one meal of liver from multiple different types of animals, even fish. Okay? Natural vitamin A is just as toxic as vitamin A, and all the research says so. The internet says supplements do it the most because people are already eating a high vitamin A diet often, or they're eating whatever they are in their diet, and then they're adding on top of it. So you see more that way. This should just make sense. It doesn't mean you can't get vitamin A toxic from foods, and I've shown that multiple times, okay? So, sorry, I did say here their second son. It is actually their third son. And yes, he's trying to help his friend, as many of my people in the vitamin A detox groups and others out there on the internet, you may be watching this, we're all trying to help people to understand that this is a poison. It is not a vitamin. You need to watch my video on how vitamin A deficiency doesn't exist. Because when people get the right nutrients and animals get the right nutrients in their study diets, they don't get problems. Whatever you thought was vitamin A deficiency is deficiencies in other nutrients. Always has been. So, after all that, are you interested in results like these? First, the biggest thing I would recommend is, well, you could watch the rest of my videos and read my website at Nutrition Restored and read the research forum and my blogs and do all the research you want. The big step when you say, I want to fix this, would be to join the Vitamin A Detox Network community. This is where the basic Vitamin A Detox program lives. This is at nutritiondetective.work. Now, this is a do-it-yourself. That's what DIY is. This is a do-it-yourself program. This is not guided. This is written by me. It is not guided by me. You're not paying for support. There is a fee for this detox program. That's why it's worth a lot more than just going on the internet and searching for low vitamin A foods, if I may say so myself. If you want to work direct, if you want the best results I can give you, that would be working directly with me through nutrient and toxicity testing. We'd use hair testing and blood tests, consultations with me, support, and treatment recommendation. These are all as part of a package that you can find at nutritionrestored.com. I'm hoping to consolidate all these under the same website very soon. For now, they're on kind of different websites. You should know that the packages, if you work with me, you get access to the Vitamin A Detox Network. You get access to the basic Vitamin A Detox program. So that's included too, because I can't get people better if they're eating a bunch of vitamin A. I mean, I could before. I built my reputation on helping people with the hair analysis. And then I figured out the Vitamin A Detox program, and now I can get people even better, even faster. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Please share this with the people who need to hear it. If you know people who get sick often, or they have tons of mucus like I used to. Oh my gosh, I used to be so full of mucus. Don't have that much anymore. And if you know people who have infertility issues, that's a really tough thing to have. It's really tough on people. Show them my vitamin A and infertility video, and then show them this testimonial video and see if we can't get them on the right path. So y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Bye now.